training through or around injuries or pain. And it's going to be nuanced, of course, because every situation is different. I'm going to talk about what I'm doing for my specific situation. I'm not going to prescribe anything to anybody else because everyone's different. Everyone deals with different shit. So for me, right now, I'm dealing with a lot of knee pain. My right knee, I'm having like real bad tendonitis, like tendon pain in the front of my knee. So any type of leg extension or squat pattern doesn't feel the greatest. And then in my left knee, I'm dealing with something in the back of my knee on the medial side, the inside of my left knee, that any kind of hamstring curl has been hurting. Does that mean I'm just going to skip leg training altogether? No. Does that mean I'm not going to do any leg extension squats or leg curls? No. I'm kind of auto-regulating it based on the day. So I'm not sticking to a specific prescription. Like I have to go in there and do 2 sets of leg extensions at 70 pounds. No, I'm not doing that. I'm basing it off of how my body feels. And that is hard for somebody like me who's very anal about like tracking my progress, tracking my lifts, seeing the numbers go up. It's hard because of course it's ego driven. You want to beat your previous self. But when you're dealing with stuff like this, sometimes the best thing for you to do is pull back a little bit, or like I said, auto-regulate. Because going in there today, I was supposed to start with RDLs. Last week I hit 315 for 6. This week I was supposed to go 315 for 7. And I was warming up, I got the 275, I did 1 rep and my lower back was screaming, and I was like, great, something else to fucking worry about. Am I gonna just throw 315 on and do a working set? No. It depends on the pain. If it's like a 3 out of 10 and I'm like, it just doesn't feel great, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. And it might hurt a little bit after, but I'll get through it. But today it was hurting pretty fucking bad. So I was like, great, that's like the past couple weeks, the only real intense hamstring training I can do is hinge patterns. I was like, cool, now I can't do anything for fucking hamstrings. And I was being a little bitch about it at first. And then I was like, let me go over to the fucking seated leg curl and see what I can do. I was like, I can at least do some isometrics, which like strengthen the tendons, but don't put a lot of shear force because you're not fucking flexing the knee or anything. So I went over there, I did a warm-up set of actually hamstring curls, not isometrics, the dynamic movement, and it felt great. And I was like, oh, cool, awesome. So I did 1 set, fucking pushed that shit hard, felt great. And I was like, on to the next thing. The next thing was supposed to be alternating leg extensions. So I'll do like right leg, left leg, whatever. Because last week I did 70 for 10 and it felt pretty good. This week, when I warmed up, I got up to 70 and I got to like 5 reps and I was like, fuck no, my right knee is screaming. So I was like, great, can't do that either. Again, I was being a little bitch and I was like, well, I'm gonna fucking skip everything. But then I was like, no, take the ego out of it. So I did 3 sets of isometrics and felt good. Isometrics have a tendency of giving you like a numbing sensation in your tendon. So I did 3 sets of isometrics and then I moved on to my leg press. And my leg press felt fucking great. And I progressed from what I did last week. Last week I did 5 plates for 5 reps. This week I did it for 6. Back off set I did 4 plates per side for 7. This week I did 8. So I progressed on that. Great. Am I losing progress training around or through my injury or pain, whatever? No, I'm not. Progress might be a little bit slower, of course, because I can't push every set hard. I can't beat the logbook every week. But you have to be smart about when to push and when to pull back. Everything's nuanced and auto-regulated. You just have to know your body. If you're feeling a 7 out of 10 pain on your warm-ups, it's probably It's probably smart to find an alternative to what you're doing. Just think about the action that you're performing. If I'm doing a leg extension, all I'm doing is knee extension. So figure out a way to train that pain-free, or at least at a low pain level. So instead of doing the dynamic movement, I did isometrics. It's still going to give you a stimulus, but it's allowing you to train harder in the future. Yes, it might fucking kill your ego in the moment. You might be pissed and feel like you're just spinning your wheels, but that weight is going to be there the next week. So live to fight another day. Put your ego to the side and do what makes you feel good. Obviously, there's going to be some times where you have to push through a little bit of pain, but You have to know when to push and when to pull back. And that's just about training long enough to understand your body and understand the pain that you're going through. Knowing when to push, knowing when to pull, and figuring out what you can do. Because, like I said, historically, like the past couple weeks, hinges have felt great. And then today my low back starts hurting. And I'm like, what the fuck? Now I have low back pain, knee pain. What's next? So that's the mindset I was in at first. And then I was like, let me put my ego to the side. The only reason I'm doing hinges this day is because that's the only thing I can train hamstrings on. Let me move on to the hamstring curl machine and see what happens. And it felt great. So if you go in with a prescription of what to do, like I have to do this for this weight and this reps, this weight and this reps, you're going to hurt your ego. You're going to, and probably hurt yourself if you're training with pain. I'm yapping now, but know your body, auto-regulate. Don't push through too much pain, but you're going to have to push through a little bit. The numbers will be there in the future. Don't get butt hurt if you don't hit it this day. They'll come with time. Chill out.